friends. I know it's been a while since you've seen my lovely face on video, and there's a really good reason for that, and I'll tell you what it is. Come here, I'll tell you. I really don't like doing videos. That's a good reason, right? Good one. Yeah? Okay. I really don't like doing this. It makes me super uncomfortable to sit in front of a camera recording myself, to watch it, to edit it, to make sure that it represents me and also effectively communicates whatever it is that I wanted to talk about. So, because today I want to talk about being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and this really interesting thing, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, I thought that the best way to do that would be to plunk myself in front of my old camera again and make myself uncomfortable again and do a video. So here I am. If you've been following along with me for any length of time, you may either already have children or maybe you're expecting a baby. And one of the many aspects of the transition to parenthood is that awkward discomfort you may very well be sitting in right now. If you've recently given birth, there's the uncomfortable physical body as it heals. That's something. If it has been a little while since the birth of your children, perhaps you're still finding your place in the parenting world, seeking out your people, forming new circles of connection and whatnot. There's definitely this unrelenting sequence of uncomfortable moments as you try to meet the people whose parenting styles, personalities, and children's attitudes really mesh well with your own, which is also maybe a little bit foggy and not quite defined yet. So not only are you trying to figure out who you are now, but you're trying to feel out the identities and the opinions and the personalities of the folks around you, which may also be in transition at the same time. So that's a lot. So either you try all the things, right? Or you avoid everything completely. No, I just don't want to deal with it. Or you swing wildly between those two extremes for a while until you land kind of somewhere in the middle as you figure out your own new identity and who around you may be able to support and nurture this new you. So let me talk a little bit about my story right now. See if you can relate at all and maybe apply some of the lessons that I'm learning to your own experience. I'm in the middle of learning a ton of different things, things about myself, things about other people, things about leading, teaching, and general self-improvement stuff. I'm learning about, pregnancy, birth, babies, always. Continuing to do that because I love that stuff, hence my profession as a postpartum doula being the best thing I could have chosen as work because, I love it. I'm also learning karate, which I've talked about a little bit before. My kids are training. They've been training for several years, and sometimes we even all get to train together, which is really pretty awesome. In fact, my oldest son just earned his black belt this spring. #mombrag, there we go. Anyway, martial arts is not really anything I ever thought that I would do for myself. It's expensive, it's time consuming. I thought it was competitive and really hardcore and that was kind of scary. I didn't want to be all muscly and all that stuff. Anyway, it's awkward. So there's that awkwardness, discomfort, because my body does not necessarily do the things that it could once do with the same ease and ability. I had all the excuses. I was comfortable taking care of my babies when they were babies, comfortable, watching TV shows or movies that I didn't really care about or wouldn't remember later. I was comfortable driving the kids around, comfortable working a retail job, just being an employee or whatever, comfortable wasting my time in front of my social media. So speaking of social media, here is a drawing that came up in my newsfeed recently. So That's this little circle here. It says your comfort zone. And then this big wide space over on the other side is labeled where the magic happens. See? So social media can be good for some things. That's truth right there. Another expression, a quote that I've heard, is that the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. So the conclusion is that in order to grow and experience more satisfaction with ourselves, with the world around us, we need to push outside this part right here, this small little comfortable place. So why don't more of us just do that? We all want to grow, right? We want better. We want better for ourselves. We want better for our kids, better for our communities, our country, our planet, something, don't we? So what's holding us back? So let's sit on that for a minute. For me, I stepped out onto the karate floor about a year ago to begin my training. It was weird. I was excited, but I was really, also nervous and uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. But either no one noticed or no one cared. They met me where I was at and they invited me to grow. As a result, yeah, I've learned some punching, some kicking, some self-defense, some sparring. It's cool. Super fun. And I'm having fun, but I'm also surrounded by some amazing martial artists and some top-notch human beings. People that are putting themselves into their discomfort and working hard to grow. People I never would have connected with on this level if I had remained comfortable on the folding chairs at the side, just watching my kids' classes. But here's another cool thing about me having made that choice to step out of that little circle, my comfort zone. I found this experience to be such a valuable exercise that I did it again. I recognized that that discomfort as an opportunity. So I did it again and again. And then I did it some more. And I started recognizing my fears and pushing myself through them to get to the other side instead of backing away, turning to something else, something new, something easy, something different. And I started to realize that the way I had always seen myself, described myself, did not have to define me forever. I never thought I'd call myself a martial artist. Well, here I am. Did I think about the business owner, doula, all of these, descriptions of me now? Have I ever, I never thought about them, when I was younger. So things can change. Like I could change. I could grow. And not only could I do this for myself, but I could give this freedom to my family, to my friends, to my clients, to my community, to anyone. If you want it, to you. I want to say, a big change usually starts with one small choice, which leads to another, So I want to circle back to social media again for just a second, because it's so easy to get comfortable there. What I know about you is that you really are, and I mean this 100%, you're incredibly important. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be recognized for the amazing things, the contributions that you make, the things that you do, the vast amount of knowledge, experience, and wisdom that you bring to your area of interest or expertise. Hey, those adorable humans you created and are, keeping alive. That's, awesome. The promotion you get at work, cool. the sweet vacation you finally got to take with the love of your life, that project you finished that you're really proud of. Social media gives us a place to show them off. Here, look at what I've done, without leaving this comfortable seat behind the screen. And we get the likes, we get the comments, we get the emoji reactions, and it feels so good. Yes! They see me, someone sees me, sees how awesome I am, what I'm doing, what I'm contributing. Yes! I'm valuable. I'm important. Yes. Until the next adorable baby photo, cat video, meme, GIF, big announcement from that company goes up in the feeds. And then there we go. Down to the bottom. So that yes, that high, that feeling of being seen, heard, recognized, it lasts a moment, and then we reach again. You see, while social media gives us the illusion of visibility and importance with its thumbs up and hearts, it doesn't give us what we're really after. What we really need is connection. And we can't really connect from these comfortable seats behind these screens. We actually, I'm of the opinion, can't ever truly connect with each other without being uncomfortable. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you from growing? From making a change? From doing that thing that you always thought you would do someday? What is stopping you? Why not today? Now, there may be actual physical or logistical barriers, financial constraints, family commitments, all valid. But usually it goes deeper. Usually it boils down to the big F. Fear. Plain and simple. So how can you make a small change, small choice to start to shift in the direction you want to go? My invitation to you is to take a step outside your comfort zone today. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. Start small, tiny, minuscule. Make an intentional choice to step into the fear, whatever it is. Recognize it, go there. Sit in it, roll around in it a little bit, and then say, okay, this is not going to hold me back. This is not going to control me. I'm going to go through it. So maybe it's having a conversation in real life instead of Snapchat or text message. Maybe it's signing up for a class and showing up. Maybe it's volunteering for a committee or responsibility at work. Maybe it's putting down the phone, really listening to your spouse or your kid talk about that strange thing they're totally really into right now, whatever it is. Just make a choice that takes you right into the thick of your fear, and don't turn back. That's the challenge and the opportunity. It will be uncomfortable being uncomfortable on purpose. I'm going to say that again. It will be uncomfortable being uncomfortable on purpose until it isn't. Because that's where the magic happens. That's where we really grow. And with practice, that muscle, just like any other, will get stronger. That muscle of embracing fear, of choosing uncomfortable, of stepping into it, into that goo, that will be getting stronger. And it won't be so uncomfortable after a while. Then it might even become natural to step into fear, to be uncomfortable, to do a 15-minute video, then who knows how far you'll go when you invite that courage and rise to the challenge. So if you're looking for ideas, inspiration, encouragement, leave a comment. Send me a message through my Facebook at Heartful Beginnings or my website, heartfulbeginnings.com. We can even connect in person if you're local. I love this stuff. Even if you don't consider yourself part of my target market, so to speak, I am always happy to meet new people and talk more about this kind of stuff, even if, and I tell you, especially when it makes me uncomfortable. Thank you for watching, and have fun trying something new.